Hello, AP Psychology. Happy first day of September. It's crazy that this year is almost over. It feels like it's been 3 years, and it also feels like it's been 3 months, but hey, 2020. So happy first asynchronous day as well. And asynchronous just meaning we're not on Google Meet and you are doing things more on your own. So this video is to give you all some more guidance on what your assignment is today, which is to read and annotate chapter 1 of, or the prologue, as I should say, of the Myers textbook, which is about history and approaches to psychology. So before you get started on the table of contents strategy, which I have told you I would teach you all today, you first need to download a Chrome extension called Kami. And Kami allows you to annotate and write on a PDF file. So first I will show you how to download Kami and how to use it, and then I'll get into the table of contents strategy. So on your assignment, I have included a link to the Kami extension. You're simply just going to hit add to Chrome, and you're going to hit add extension. And so your extensions will be in, if you don't see it at the top here, in this little puzzle piece button, you can click on it and all your extensions will pop up. And first, if you have not used Kami before, you are going to have to register for an account. And of course, you're going to register with Google and use your CAP email. Hit allow. We are using it for K-12. And you are a student. I'm going to pick teacher, but you will obviously pick student. And it's probably going to ask you to put in your school zip code and school name. 19124 is our zip code, and school name, Community Academy of Philadelphia. Click finish. So then you are going to open from Google Drive. So to annotate on Kami, first you need to add whatever PDF it is that you are using to your Google Drive. So to use Kami, you need to go to your extensions, which again, you click on this puzzle piece and you click Kami extension. And then you should see this screen. So you are going to click open from Google Drive. And now because I made a copy of the PDF for each of you, the Myers Prologue PDF should automatically be in your Google Drive. If it is not, I will upload directions for how to add a file to your Google Drive if it is not already in there, but it should be. So if you don't see it pop up right away, if you just search Myers Prologue, you should be able to find it. So you click the Myers Prologue file, select, and it pops right up. So now let's get into what the table of contents strategy is. It is a reading comprehension strategy that you are welcome to use. I will require it on some assignments. So yes, you do need to know it, but for today, I just want you to get acquainted with it and see if it works for you for your textbook reading. So the first thing that you need to do is what is called a first read, which you will just skim essentially the chapter, look for the bolded headings and the bolded vocabulary words so you have a roadmap of what it is you are going to be reading. Then you are going to number the paragraphs. And as you see on here, I have already done that. So you are going to just use the text tool. And to add text on Kami, all you need to do is just literally click on the PDF. You can also change the text color as well as the size. So after you have numbered your paragraphs, your next step is to reread each paragraph with the objective of trying to identify the main idea of that paragraph. And when you find the sentence or the phrase that represents the main idea of that paragraph, you are going to highlight or underline it. Now, to highlight or underline it, you're going to go to the markup tool, which is this marker looking thing. Click on that and you're going to have some options. The first automatic one is a text highlighter, and to highlight text in Cami, all you need to do is literally highlight the portion of text that you want highlighted. You can also underline if you want. It works the same way. So you just underline the section of text you want to underline, and there it is. So based on the section of text that you highlight or underline, and please do not highlight more than one sentence per paragraph. You should not just be highlighting the whole textbook, just the main idea of each paragraph. You are then going to think of a word or phrase, not a complete sentence, to sum up the main idea of that paragraph. And I wrote here, the brain is fascinating. I guess that is a complete sentence, but as long as it is a short sentence, it is okay. So again, that sentence or phrase that is your title of that paragraph is based on the phrase or the sentence that you highlighted that encapsulates the main idea. And then that's it. To reiterate, when you write your title for the paragraph, all you need to do is just use your text tool and click on the PDF. And that is the table of contents strategy. Your next task is to answer 7 questions about the text. These are open-ended questions that are literally, they come from this text itself. I did not create them myself. So they are in order of where you'll find them in the textbook chapter. And so you see them here. And some of these are in the orange boxes underneath the blue or green headers. Some of them appear at the end of sections, but they are all directly from the textbook. So as you answer these, number 1, please write and complete sentences. And number 2, please add the page number or page numbers where you found the answer. You can just write it like this, like psychological science began, blah, 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 page, I think this starts on page 36, I believe. Yeah, or not, sorry. The page numbers are actually down here at the bottom, so that is page 1. I mean, that makes sense. I think when I saved of the original PDF, it was page 36 or something, but disregard that. So of course, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me on Remind app through email, or you can schedule a time to meet with me on Google Meet during your class time, which is 2:04 to 3 o'clock. My office hours are from 3 to 4 as well. So you essentially have a 2-hour window that you can meet with me face to face if that is helpful. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all tomorrow at 2:04 on Google Meet.